Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of SnowRunner Hard Mode. And if you can see where I'm at, I'm inside the quarry at Smithville Lake. So we got some tasks to do here. And yeah, we get to go to the quarry. Alright guys, we have an order to fill. So I'm gonna take this truck over to the farm here on Black River and get some consumables and take them over to Smithville Dam. Just making our way over. We were back at the gas station from our last episode. So just kind of making our way over to the farm here. Now, as you can see in the material order, we have 2 concrete slabs we're going to take to the service hub. We're going to use the Tega for that one. It's already in Smithville Dam, so we don't have to worry about that. And the last one, the metal beam, that's going to be, well, we'll have to figure that one out. I mean, I got a general idea on what I'm going to do, but it might involve switching some stuff around. That one has to be taken over to the quarry, which we haven't visited yet in this particular series. The quarry can be let's just say it can be a little troublesome to drive around. I've definitely lost a few trucks in my time going through there, but I've also pulled off some incredible things in there too, so we'll just have to see how that goes. But since it's only a metal beam, I don't need to take any big trailers or anything. Not to say that we won't have to do that later, but for now, not so much. Alright, we have arrived at the farm here. We're going to pull into the area that's not flooded. Pretty much do what we did before. And we're going to pick up 2 consumables here. I'll get as close as I can without getting into the mud. Anything to make that a little bit easier. And, oh no, we're not doing that. And we're going to do a manual load. Sort of turn around and make our way over to Smithville Dam. Fence doesn't need to be there anyway. Alright guys, I'll see you over at Smithville Dam and we'll turn this in. Alright everyone, we're making our way over to the preacher's house. That's where we got to take the consumables here. Right over by the gas station. Here we are. We're just gonna back into this space here. Here we are. All done with that, and I'm going to take this back to the garage, and then I'm going to switch over to the Tega to do the concrete slabs to the service hub. Alright guys, now we're going to head down to this warehouse down past the dam to pick up these concrete slabs and then bring them back up to the service hub. And we're getting close to dark, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna wait. We're just gonna do it anyway. I might do a little bit of night driving here. Alright guys, we're here. I'm gonna go around so that way I can get out easier. Just gonna kind of go around the thing here. Here's our service area for where we want to take our repair things over so we can repair them. I believe we can even repair trucks there, but I haven't tried that yet. Alright, let's try to get... try to get as close to this platform as I can, because I gotta do all manual loading now. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We need concrete slabs. As you can see, they're pretty big size. So we need to activate the crane. There we go. Now, because these things are so large, I'm gonna sort of put them on sideways because I want to see if I can auto load them in place. So, because there's no way I'm going to be able to load those in the back there. So if I get them on, just get them on the platform and then put it as far over as I can. Just might be able to do this pretty easy. Alright, so now we do another one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought I detached you. There's my Xbox controller again. Alright, so let's see if this will work. Oh, look at that. Like a glove, man, like a glove. All right, we're off to the service hub. I'll see you there. All right, we are about to enter the service hub here. We'll be turning in our concrete slabs. Gonna go over on that right side there, I believe. All right. No cargo to load. I'm not trying to load anything. Is it the other one? Maybe I gotta turn it in at the other one. Because there are two of these over there. Oh, that one says timed. Deliver to the service hub. This is where we're at. I'm not making this up. Yeah, that's where it's at. It's just it didn't. Let's try it again. Maybe there's like some kind of thing I have to do. Press and hold here or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I gotta manually load it over there. See, it's wanting me to do that. It says 0 of 2, but yet this is what I have. These are concrete slabs. Oh, let me, let's do this. It's, for some reason I thought I'd packed it. Okay. Now it lets me do it. Interesting how you have to pack it before it'll take it. No worries. Like I said, I thought I had it packed. Good thing it didn't slide off, I guess. I think I did, but you know, as I'd said before, this Xbox controller will double, the buttons will double punch sometimes. So it probably packed, but didn't pack. Crazy. I think of stuff like that, I'll just use the keyboard. But I'm not using my wheel right now. It's kind of uncomfortable to use at times. So I'll do it in stretches. Alright, so I'm gonna park the trailer over here, and then I'm gonna put the truck in the garage. And we're gonna sort of have a small discussion about the quarry here. And about how I'm gonna handle this. Alright, so I only have to take one set of metal beams, but the problem is where we're going is the quarry. Now the quarry is right here. You notice I haven't discovered it yet. It's a series of slowly winding, kind of a spiral type setup, but to get into it is really steep. And there's rocks and a lot of really interesting spots. So a truck like this would not do well because it doesn't have diff lock. I think diff lock is kind of an important thing to have if you're going to mess around with the quarry. All-wheel drive definitely would be good to have, for sure. And you know, this truck has both. So I'm going to take the bed off this. Sideboard trailer. We're going to just uninstall that. And I want to put it on here. So if I take off the low saddle, if I put on the sideboard bed, I cannot have my loading crane, unfortunately. The trade-off on this truck, but the loading crane is still here. I didn't lose it. But yeah, so the other issue is, go back to the local map. As you notice, I haven't unlocked the rest of the map yet. So if there are any metal beams on here, they're not within my view. So in order to get metal beams, I got to go back to Black River and get them from this little town area right here. It's not a big deal. I mean, we can do that. And that's what we're getting ready to go do. But it's going to cost me that little bit of money in order to do this. But it's okay. The payoff is going to be really good. So I can sacrifice a small fee to do loading in this case. So I'm going to go ahead and drive. So I'm going to go ahead and drive the Tega over to Black River at night and go ahead and pick up the metal beams. But I'm not going to actually deliver it to the quarry until daylight, because I want you guys to actually see the quarry during the day here. I'm not going to worry about getting fuel here. I'll get it when I come back to the garage. I should have more than enough fuel to get over to the town center and back. So I'll see you guys at the town center to get the metal beam. All right, so I'm at the town center now, getting ready to pull up and get my metal beams. No manual loading in this one. It will be an auto load. Pay that small little bit of tax. And now we're going to head back to Smithville Lake, over to the garage, and wait for daylight. All right, guys, we are back. It is daylight now, so we're going to go to the quarry and we'll see if we can get down safely. All right, so here is the entrance that I said was a little tricky. So here's how I'm going to do this. This is probably unconventional for people, but this is how I did it before in the past. Is I'm going to go down the hill in reverse as opposed to going straight down. And you'll see why. It's just going to be easier to maneuver. At least it was back in the day whenever I used to do this. Because we do have to go all the way to the bottom of the quarry. Now there are a couple of different ways to go. There is a shortcut way right there that we could probably take. It's more, I use it more for getting out than I do for going in. We're going to sort of take this semi-long way down just so you guys can see it. Oops. Because some trucks, you know, depending on the trailer you have, this is the only way to go, is the long way. So we'll sort of go both ways here. Now, there is another one of those, as you can see. So just like before, we'll go down in reverse. Gonna take this real slow. Now imagine trying to do this with a full-size trailer. Not an easy thing to do. Can be done though. Now this is sort of a shortcut. But there is a longer way to go. If you see right there, if I wouldn't have went down that way, we would have came over the top of here and come down like that and probably turned either here or just taking it all the way around and slowly have come down from this other side. So you'll see me come down all different kinds of ways. There we go. That was a nice payday right there. So we're going to sort of take a different way out. So if I go this way, yeah, there are rocks everywhere. And not all of these steepy areas here are suitable for travel, so be aware of that. Notice how I'm kind of going around. This is sort of a long way, so you can take the short way right here too. All depends on what truck you're driving and what kind of load you're carrying. So if I go this way, you can see that it will take me straight up and out. If I go up there, it'll also take me out. So, like I said, there's multiple ways of getting around here. Let's just take this way here. And it is preferred that you have, you know, is about the best the vehicle that you have to do a lot of this, just because it's such a hard area. There's so many boulders and rocks and things. Not really mud per se, just a lot of like I said, a lot of boulders and things, but trying to get up these little hills can be a little bit tough, especially when you have a large trailer attached, because your trailer will bottom out at the top of this thing. Like, it's not tall enough, most likely. Now this truck should have no problem getting up this thing here, but you put a trailer on it and it's going to struggle a little bit. Not saying it won't work, it's just it might struggle a little bit. All right, so we made it out okay. I'm going to take this back to the garage, and then we're going to look at our next task. All right, so we are back, and we are going to do another task. And guess what? We're going back to the quarry, and we're going to try to do it in the flatbed. So this is going to be an interesting one, because I was talking about this earlier. So we need 1 concrete slab, and we need 2 service spare parts. So the service spare parts are over at the hub, service hub over here. So we're going to go over there real quick. And we know where the slab is because we picked up 2 of them earlier. So since it's on the way to the quarry, we'll just pick it up on the way. Now this is going to be a tricky travel once we get to the quarry, so I will not be speeding the video up inside the quarry. We're gonna take it nice and normal. Now I did set up a little something over here to make loading easy, because I want to make sure that the concrete slab gets loaded on here by the crane. So I have my other truck here, and it's going to put the spare parts toward the back of the trailer. I'm just going to sort of pull up a little ways, so that way it can load them in the back. So let me just switch trucks here. Well, first let me push that to loading platform. We need 2 spare parts, so everything's good. We have enough room for our deal there. So now we're going to head down and get our concrete slab. I'll see you guys down there. All right, we have arrived at this warehouse over here to pick up our concrete slab. And just pull around real quick here. I want to go around just like I did last time. Get that optimum crane set up there. All right, so we need a concrete slab on the loading platform. Probably should pull up a little bit further. There we are. Anchored really good. I'm going to unpack what we have. There we are. Everything's nice and strapped in, and we are good to go. All right, so now we're going to head to the quarry. All right, so I am going to take this a little bit different. I'm actually going to put this in low so I don't overspeed myself, but I am going to go directly down instead of backing up. So here we go. Now I'm going to take that longer way down. There's two actual long ways. We can go that way too and come down. Which probably would be an even easier path per se. Looking at it now. Let's try that. We haven't went this way yet. Let's go this way. We have to be very careful. We don't want to fall off the ledge here. Now, I'm not talking about taking a shortcut right there. No. We're still taking a longer way in. We do have to be careful because it is a lot of tilted ground here. Real easy to tip. There we go. This is why low actually is really important in this area. Because if we were, you know, in auto, we'd be at risk of trying to go too fast and sliding, and then that wouldn't be good. Because there's not a lot of anchors to use the winch on over here. The auto winching is probably not going to be that effective, honestly. And you can see how there's a sort of a rampy right there going the parallel way down. And we could probably hit that. And in fact, I think that's what I'm going to try to do, but I'm going to take a wide turn to get in there. We're going to go off into the grass here. This is where it gets to be the most dangerous right here. Alright, so we still have to get down that way. It looks like so far so good. We just have to be mindful of, you know, flat spaces, you know what I'm saying? So let me know down in the comments below what paths you have taken, you know, how was your experience going in and out of the quarry? Did you have, how many times did you dump a load trying to get in or get out of the quarry? I'd like to know. I can honestly say on this map, in my original playthrough, I dumped more loads in a different area of the map than I did in the quarry. And I did do a challenge on the quarry once with that that really long bed truck. Somebody asked me to try to drive it down here, and I drove it down here and I got out. I barely got out, but I did get out. I probably won't be doing that again, but that twin steer truck, that was a challenge for sure. There we are. We made it safely down. They're gonna make me unload. Cargo will unload from the vehicle or trailer. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's gonna wrap it up for me this week. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more hard mode SnowRunner content. If you want to see live content, I stream on Twitch on Friday and Saturday nights starting at 9:30 Central, where I do all kinds of different things. And with that, I'll see you in the next mud pit.